Going on? It's Mike, Matt, and Nick back again with another review. Our last one was Lyrics to Go, Volume 4 by Code the Friend. And today we are doing Boldy James' new album, Indiana Jones. This guy is Butterfingers right now. He keeps dropping shit. Another album with endless ways to talk about drug dealing. He's becoming, if not already, the hottest out right now because the quality of albums he keeps dropping. This is like his fifth or sixth album in the past year and a half, and they're all really good. So it's like he's almost at the same quantity as like Gucci Mane in the early mid 2010s, putting out all that stuff. He must be the busiest artist right now. He can't stop. It's all high quality. It's all great, and this one might be my favorite. In the past year and a half or so, out of his last handful. He also just got in a car accident right before this came out, so hope he's doing fine. It looks like he is because he's still active on social media talking about stuff. So glad he's good, so we could keep getting fun stuff like this. But yeah, what do you guys think?
It's Boldy is exactly what you want to hear right now. There's so much variety coming from him in his camp. The producers he's working with are all elite. The quality, the quantity, and how different everything. It's. I think he deserves one of the top artists right now because this is incredible.
Yeah,
the run he's on.
He is.
This one, like this, you got this album with Rich Gaines. Some of the production on here, because you got some hard trap beats, and then you got songs that have Tell It All. It's like a flute with a bass guitar in the back, but it's still hard music. There's a lot of different sounds coming your way, which is nice. Even like a lot of the beats are different on this album, but the cohesion is all still there. It's not like, oh, there's this part of the album, and then there's this part of the album. It's like it's flowing perfectly together. It's super impressive, and it's not feature heavy, which I don't like when albums are feature heavy, but the features he does have all work so great. Like the Detroit King tape,
yeah,
none of us were really familiar before. Shockingly good. We were so impressed.
Sir Michael Fox too.
Yeah, he's really doing a great job at putting together some fantastic albums.
He's gained on this run he's on. I don't know. Maybe sometime over the summer. It looks like since the summer he's gained over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Pretty impressive. Because he was like,
deservingly so.
600,000, and now
all these albums he's dropping is really working in his favor.
Yeah,
people are really starting to listen to him
because it's both quantity and quality.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If he's just got like the best imagination for the situation, coming up with these situations that he's rapping about, or he has the best memory ever, and he can fully describe like every dangerous situation he's ever been in. But every album, at least half of the album, is him just describing this situation he was in, or like maybe it never happened, we don't know for sure. But like so perfectly painting such a good picture of a dangerous time drug dealing.
Dude, yeah, and he
never stops coming up with these interesting situations, and I think that's what makes me like listening to him so much.
And his monotone voice makes every story seem way more eerie than it might actually be.
Yeah, he sounds scary. It's incredible. I like also how all these albums he's been dropping have had just one producer. So it makes them all feel like a whole album, like a whole project. Even though, especially on this one, there are so many different types of beats, but it somehow all fits together. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude, this one's really good. I've only listened to it twice because it came out the other day, maybe 3 times, but I really like it. It's
Yeah,
really good. It's different. The instrumentals on this one are different than his prior. Totally
I was
different
just
from
gonna
Fair
ask
Exchange
you. Is,
Robbery. Totally different from Killing Nothing, and then different from The Alchemist. This Rich Gaines guy is pretty cool. I've never heard of him before.
yeah, are there? Does he have any other albums where it's like mainly trap beats that he's rapping on,
I
or is
don't
this the
think
first one?
it's the first one I know of since at least like 2019 or 20 that's like
Feels,
this. Like
yeah,
the
it feels
hats on some of these.
fresh.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah,
although they are trap beats, they don't sound like generic, random trap beats that people are pushing out like crazy. Like these are
oh
quality
yeah,
beats. They have unique and interesting sounds while still falling in the trap beat genre. It's not just boom 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 and whatever.
they sound
It's
like trap beats that were made for Boldy James.
yeah, not he didn't just pick some random beats that were sent to him, rap over them, and put in an album. It's like there's some high curation going on here.
Definitely.
100%.
Probably the most surprising song on the album for me was Frozen, because I feel like he never, he's not the kind of guy that really gets so personal and introspective. But then this song
Hmm.
kind of just came out of nowhere, and you're actually getting a non drug themed look into who Boldy James is. And that's
Yeah, and I could see us getting more of that in the future. I
definitely,
wouldn't be surprised if this is like a little foreshadowing of what's coming from him. Not that we're gonna get a full heartfelt album like Mr. Morale or something like that, but I think he's gonna dig deeper into some personal feelings. 'Cause, I mean, obviously, who knows what's real and what's not when you hear these albums, but even if just a little bit, he's obviously been through some shit and been through some bad times with bad people around, bad situations. So it'd be interesting to hear about him expressing himself about how he actually feels about all that happening.
and even I kind of have a feeling it's all real, but maybe that's just how good he is at making you, giving you those emotions when you're listening. But I feel like if anyone is telling the truth, it might be Boldy James.
Yeah. No, I mean, even with just slight exaggerations, I think the at least the core idea of what's happening is real.
Yeah.
He's seen some shit for sure.
Yeah, undeniably.
So what are your guys' favorite top 3 songs?
All right. I had Still Slappin', Another Bando, and Wrong Side of Town.
I had also had another bando in Wrong Side of Town, but I also had 100 Sales. This was a tough album to come up with 3 of your favorites because there there was quite a few that could be in this list, and I bet in a month this list is gonna be different.
Yeah, I'd probably accept any answer here.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I really liked Wrong Side of Town, but as of right now, I think Hunted Sales still slapping, and then Muchas Gracias. I also really like Cat Eyes. That song kind of made me.
yeah,
He's dude.
yeah, Dopey too. B-22s was sick.
B-22s was
Never had a friend. That was good.
Yeah,
You know,
that was good, dude.
I mean, coming out with Saints and Sinners, strong.
yeah.
Yeah, Electric Blue, he like, it sounds like a Tame Impala song, but then it's
Hmm.
Boldy James, and it is like a good song. I don't know how he pulled that off.
What was the other song that you described as uh like a psychedelic country beat or
The
something? What
Wrong
was
Side
that?
of Town. I
Yeah.
swear, it's like a psychedelic alternative country song, and Boldy James is going in, and it's amazing. It's the
Yeah.
song we never knew we needed.
No Extenders also good.
No extender,
Yeah, see, that's this thing. There's no misses on this album.
front
There's
to
no
back.
skips.
It is so good.
Dude, Cat Eyes. I was this morning when I was listening, I was cracking up. It's like he says, "Bad bitch with some cat eyes. She ain't gotta have a lot of cleavage, just a fat ass and some juicy lips. Angelina Jolie head ass." ask her was she down to ride till death, she told me dead ass. And he has the most monotone voice, and he's just saying, not, it's kind of sense, but it's also so sick.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
I love that. That was such a funny part. Angelina Jolie head ass.
yeah,
That's how do you not get a little chuckle out of that?
yeah, dude. And it's like he's being funny on a lot of his songs, but he just sounds so dreary and like serious with his voice. His voice is a lot. I wish I could.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could try and imitate it, but I'm not going to right now.
Thanks.
I don't think I could get that low. There's
Dude,
not many people on earth that could get that low.
Him at the beginning of Cat Eyes might be the deepest voice I've ever heard in my life.
My God.
What he was up to.
Okay, so what are we gonna rank this one? I'm gonna personally give it a hot 3.
I am also going to give it a hot 3. It's really close to 4. This is a really good album. I'm still holding 4 for all-time elite. I'm not saying this can, and there's a possibility this jumps to a 4.
Yeah,
Give it like a month. If it's still hitting this hard to me, it could totally jump to a 4. But as it stands, I'm giving it a hot 3.
likewise.
You know I'm giving this one a 4. This album, I don't think I'm going to be listening to this one for a while.
Nick, you might have to be a little less generous.
No.
I think this deserves a 4. This is more deserving of a 4 than Herbert.
Yeah.
I think it was better than Herbert.
Yeah,
But no, I got no beef with giving this a 4. Because like I said,
But
when we have our summit in 9 or 11 months, I wouldn't be surprised to see this on multiple or all of our lists. Does this... God, Boldy James is something else. It's just a good time to be a fan of Boldy James. There's just nonstop music coming at
thanks
you.
to this guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the Griselda crew, all time, putting out... Dude, it's like TDE of like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah.
Everyone's just putting out the best shit possible.
Yep. I hope they don't stop. I don't think they will.
I don't think you could get Boldy to stop at this point. He got into a car crash and he's still not stopping.
Yeah, none of these albums have even been through Griselda yet. We're probably still waiting on him to put one out with them. So we'll probably get at least 2 more albums from him this year with that J Dilla one coming up.
I mean, if that vinyl only album leaks,
yeah.
or we could find a reasonably priced vinyl, we'll check that out. But at the moment, we can't really access it. That came out the same week as Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I think that was produced by the same guy that did Killing Nothing. So it's probably amazing.
What was his name?
Real
Remember?
Bad Man.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, this was Indiana Jones by Boldy James, and yeah, highly. If you don't already listen to Boldy James, you should check him out. Everything he's been making since 2019, 2020, just listen. This, Killing Nothing, Fair Exchange No Robbery, The Price of Tea in China, Bo Jackson. What's the other one? It has something to do with Bo Jackson, Tecmo or something.
Oh, Super Tecmo Bo.
Yeah. Yeah, all of them are so sick. Gas, Wicked, whatever.
Yeah.
They're all good. So check out Boldy James.
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. That'd be sick.
Peace out.
Peace.